All right, let's slowly start getting my guys out here. 13.5 two-wheel drive short course, you guys are up. 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy plus a couple brave marshalling souls. You guys are up as well. All right, 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy, you guys are out to marshal. 13.5 short course, that's June, Showtime, Villaroos, Grant Runkle, T-Dog, and Shane Coles. Chris Nelson is a scratch. Which means I'll need some volunteer marshals after this one. So, you guys are all out here. Go ahead, roll them around, check them in. All right, everybody is all checked in. Pat, you could probably slide over like right by the tube, kind of more by the blower. Little double lane action for you. It's only 4 guys. These guys are seasoned veterans. They don't crash. The order in this one going to be June, Showtime, Villaroos going to lead us out. Grant Runkle in the 2, T-Dog in the 3, Shane Coles in the 4. All right, guys, I'm going to call you by name. June, Grant, T-Dog, and Shane Coles. These guys all working some flawless opening laps here. Shane Coles with the most flawless, 18 flat out of the gate. Villaroos 18.6. 19.1 for Runkle, 20.1 for T-Dog. 45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. Coles and Villaroos showing 17 laps early on. Separation less than a second. Villaroos cross the line 18.3. Backs it up with an 18.3. It's 6/10 now. Long race to go, 3:55 left in this one. Coles, Villaroos, Runkle, T-Dog. Coles with a 17.4 across the line, his best lap. Villaroos throws down 18.3, a best lap of his own. Backs it up 18.2. Back-to-back hot laps for June. T-Dog with an 18.8. Runkle 18.6. Hot laps across the board here. 130 down, 3:30 to go. Watching the second off camber. Watching the first off camber. Both are clear. Villaroos to the point now. Gives it back up. Coles back to the front. Runkle, Villaroos, and T-Dog. 3:10 left to go in this one. 17 lap pace off the white and orange of Coles. Coles working up the hill into that double single section. Beautiful looking lander on that third jump. Villaroos back up to the 2 spot. 16 lap pace. Him and Runkle back and forth every lap. Separation's just 1/10. 2:10 down, 2:50 to go. Villaroos with his best lap that time by lap 7. It's an 18-1. He's still about 4 seconds off our leader, Shane Coles, in that white and orange, though. He's got about a half a second on Runkle in that all-red Lightning McQueen mobile. So top guy, Shane Coles, 17-lap run. 16 for Villaroos, 16 for Runkle. 15 for T-Dog, 2:15 to go on the clock. Three, 10 down, 150 to go. Cole's still out front. 17 and a 5:09. That would be his best run on the layout. Villaroos in the 2 spot. 16.502.5 for him. 0.9 for Runkle. 15 and a 5:12 for the T-Dog. 135 to go. Cole's maintaining that 17 lap pace. Leader working down the line. Last time 18-4. Going to back it up with an 18-0. 120 on the clock. Villaroos going for a tumble on that kid's table. $105 to go. Coles, Villaroos, Runkle, and the dog. Coles cross the line, 18-3, 17 and a 5:09. Would be his first 17-lap run in the 13.5 short course division on this layout. Villaroos 16 and 5:02, 5:06 for Runkle. Separation there about 3.4 with just 30 seconds on the clock. Villaroos got to keep it clean. Runkle got to lay down some heaters here. Last time by was a 20.4. That ain't enough. Gonna back it up, 18-3. Back on the horse is Grant Runkle. His best lap of the race on lap 14. 20 seconds on the clock. 3.5 seconds to make up to catch up to old Showtime Villaroos. Time about to expire here. Gonna need some volunteer marshals after this one because turns out we only got 4 guys. Here's a communication breakdown at the sign-up sheet. Villaroos, you are done. Only one done. Runkle is done. Here comes the dog. T-Dog is done. And our winner crossing the line here. And that's a race 17 and a 5:09. Welcome to the 17 lap club, Shane Coles. June Villaroos 16 and a 5:01. 5:05 for Grant Runkle. 15 and a 5:06 for the T-Dog. Marshals on your blowers. Volunteer marshals, help me out. I know some of you guys are just hanging out there, just waiting for your race. Everybody needs a little good RC karma. Interesting. It just shut itself off. All right, stock short course heat number 1. You guys are up. This is Fran Bonji, Rick Nicholas, Pat Kursky, Mustang Key, Mike Reese. And there's no Jack Nelson. We're going to remove him. All right, everybody is checked in. All I did was bump the computer and it just shut down. So I'm recombobulating at the moment. The order in this is going to be Fran Bonji going to lead us out. Rick Nicholas, Pat Kursky, Stephen Key, and Mike Reese. Thinking of my volunteer marshals. I'm going to call you by name. Fran Bonji, Rick Nicholas, Pat Kursky, Mustang, and Mike Reese. First heat of the ever-popular stock short course on the track right now. Tuesday night stock short course going strong, as always. Bonji opening up with the best lap. Nicholas, Kursky, Reese, Key. Millennium left to go, 4:15. Bonji working the kids' table. Red, white, black in the off-camber sections there. Deceptively off-camber. 1 down, 4 to go. Bonji across the line. It's a 20.2. He's on his lid. Rick Nicholas, 19.8. The separation was half a second. It should give it to Nicholas this time by when he crosses the line. Kursky in the 3 spot. Mike Reese, Stephen Key. .130 and 3:30 to go. Rick Nicholas taking over the top spot. 15 and a 5:01 is his pace. 5:10 for Mike Reese, now up to the 2 spot. Stephen Key, 15 and a 5:12 in that P3. Bonji, 5:16. Kursky, 5:18. So these guys very close. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Key, Bonji, Reese, and Kursky. Separation about 2 seconds between 2 through 5. 3:05 to go. Stephen Key finds his best lap the previous 20.2. Going to back it up 20.5. He's hanging on to that 2 spot. Rick Nicholas, though, out front. 15 and a flat. Bonji ascends to the 2 spot. 15 and a 5:10 for him. 5:11 for Key. 5:12 for Reese. 5:13 for Kursky. 2:40 to go. All these guys dangerously close right now. Kursky throwing down his best lap on lap 6. It's a 19.9. Rick Nicholas across the line with a 20.1. He's only got about 3.2 on Fran Bonji. They are 1 and 2. How you see him on the track. Bonji turns in just a bit early there. No marshal needed. But going to lose some critical tenths of a second there to old Rick Nicholas. Rick with a 20.0. Bonji 21.1. A separation now 4.3. Bonji creeping into the clutches of Mike Reese. It's 2/10 there. Kursky another 2/10 back from Reese. Stephen Key another 2/10 back from Kursky. Just like that, Mike Reese up to the 2, Bonji to the 3. Back and forth, Bonji back to the 2, Reese, Kursky, and Key. 1:45 to go. These guys very close. The only one showing out front consistently here is Rick Nicholas in that silver and orange. Nicholas working over the double table section. Cross the line with a 20.4. He's got 3.6 on the current 2 car of Fran Bonji, who's only got 1/100th on Mike Reese. Reese separated now about 1.9 from Kursky, who's got 1/10 on Stephen Key. 1:15 to go. Nicholas looking smooth over that kid's table. Bonji looking for a way by. Got to keep it clean. Does not do that. 50 seconds to go. Rick Nicholas still showing out front, 15 and a 5:04. Mike Reese now in the conversation. His best lap the previous 19.6. He's on a 15 and a 5:06, only 1.6 off of Rick Nicholas. Bonji on a 15 and a 5:06 as well, 2/10 off of Reese. They've separated now from Kursky Key battle. 25 seconds to go. Kursky ripping a mad wheelie down the straightaway. Yeehaw. It's 1.6 up front, 13 seconds on the clock. Nicholas and Reese. Nicholas laying down a stout one, 19.8. Here comes Mike Reese across the line. 19.3, it's 1.1 up front now. Nicholas got to keep it smooth between the mustard and the mayonnaise. Bonji, you are done. Rick Nicholas, you are done. Everybody else is still going. He was done, no pressure. Waiting on Reese, Kursky, and Key. There's Reese. Waiting on Kursky and Key. And that's it. Shut him down, bring him in. Marshall's on your blowers. Rick Nicholas going to take that one. 15 and a 5:03. Fran Bonji back up to the 2 with a 15 and a 5:05.1. Mike Reese, 0.9. 15 and a 5:13 for Stephen Key. Pat Kursky on 15 and a 5:18. You guys know how to do it. Dude, this thing is sensitive. Keep setting my piece of chicken on the computer and keep shutting it down. All right, everybody is checked in. The order in this one going to be Ski Man, Jason Klein, Hayden Klein, Dan Homuth, Matthew Beer, and Tyler Ski. Everybody's ready to rock? I will call you by name. Ski Man, Jason Klein, Hayden Klein, Dan Homuth, Matthew Beer, and Tyler Ski. We are off and rolling here. Race number 3 on the track. Second heat of stock short course today. Tyler Ski showing out front. Ski Man in the 2. Klein, Beer, Homuth, and Hayden Klein. One minute in, 4 long minutes to go. Tyler Ski across the line, 18.9, 16 and a 5.03 to pace. Jason Klein up to the 2 spot. Now it's Matt Beer up to the 2 spot. Ski Man in the 3. Jason Klein down to the 4. Hayden Klein, Dan Homew, 3:40 to go. Top 2 guys, that's Tyler Ski and Matt Beer showing on 16-lap runs, and now the Ski Man working his way up to a 16-lap run as well. 15s for Jason and Hayden, 14 for Homeuth. 3:20 to go. Tyler Ski in that all blue, black wheels, working through the triple section. Last time by 19 flat, 16 and a 5.03 to pace. That would be a TQ run. Matt Beer across the line, 18.6, his best lap. The best lap of the race. 2 down, 3 to go. Matt Beer only 2.5 seconds off of Tyler Ski right now. If these guys maintain that pace, they will be looking to go 1 and 2 on the short course order. Ski Man looking to put it 3rd on the grid. Commentator's curse there. Ski Man gets it wrong. That's going to shift things around a little bit here. Watch it on the second off camera, or first off camera rather, sorry. Halfway down, halfway to go. Tyler Ski still showing out front. 19.5 across the line, 16 and a 5.04 to pace. Matt Beer with a rough lap, going to hang on to that 16-lap run, though, by a slim margin. 16 and a 5.16. Jason Klein, 15.03, 08 for Ski Man, 14 for Homew, 13 for Hayden, with 2:10 to go. Work together out there. Excellent driving there from Ski Man and Jason Klein. Or Tyler Ski and Jason Klein, rather. He's just a ski boy at this point. 3:20 down, 1:40 to go. Tyler Ski still showing up front. Matt Beer only 4 seconds behind him. Top 2 guys still hanging on to the 16-lap pace. Ski Man back up to the 3. Jason Klein, Homeuth, and Hayden Klein, 1:20 to go. Work together out there. Patience, patience. Excellent driving there from Homeuth and Beer. 1:10 on the clock. Ski and Beer, 16-lap runs for both of them. Ski Man in a 3, 15.04, 15 and a 10 for Jason, 14 and a 5.16 for Homeuth, and a 5.22 for Hayden Klein with 50 seconds to go. Watching the center after the kids' table. It's clear. Tyler Ski throwing down hot lap of the race on lap 13 right there. 18.5. 15 seconds to go. Nice and easy. Keep it clean to the end. Top 3 guys looking to go 1, 2, 3 on the grid right now. Keep going, keep going. Keep going like you're going to get another one. Watching a sweeper. Keep going, keep going. Ski Man, you are done. The Ski Man is done. Everybody else is still going. Jason Klein, you are now done. Oh, man. That's all right. Still on a 16-lap run. Only 16 in the game. It's all right. Jason Klein, Hayden Klein, you are done. Tyler Ski is done. Just waiting on right behind you. Rick Nicholas still racing there. Homeuth still racing. Matthew Beer, you are done. And Dan Homeuth is done. That's all. Shut them down. Bring them in. Marshals on your blowers. Tyler Ski going to take that one. TQ run 16 and a 5:10. Matt Beer, long last lap, 16 and a 5:23. Still good enough to put him second on the grid right now. Ski Man, 15.502, good enough for P3. Jason Klein, 15 and a 5:10. 14 and a 5:13 for Hayden. Dan Homuth, 14 and a 5:30. Dan Homuth, welcome to the 14 lap club. Oh, it's quote unquote some heavy hitters in this one if you're watching. Kevin Jensen. Stock buggy race number 4. Let's get the marshal spread out here. You could take the number 1 position there, Hayden. Excellent. All right, you go ahead and roll them around. What? Just a reminder, stock buggy is blinky mode, no boost or turbo. We just need a check-in from Mike Reese. Here he comes. Oh. The order in this one is going to be the RC1 two-wheel drive INS champion going to lead us out. Kyle Kasurik in the 2, Gavin Miller, Chris Nelson, Jonathan Bailey, Mike Reese, and Jamie Tenney's. All right, stock buggy. I'm going to call you by name. Lemieux, Kasurik, Miller, Nelson, Bailey, Reese, Tenney's. All right, nice and easy. Settle in out there. Faster car comes up on you. Give him a little bit of room. Lemieux, Marshall, and Tenney's there. Courteous move. Words exchanged on the driver's stand. Oh, Lemieux making heavy contact with the outside wall there straight away. So we got 1 minute in, 4 long minutes to go. It is Lil Chase out front, 18 and a 5:03. Gavin Miller in that 2 spot, 17.502 for him, 03 for Nelson, 16 for Kyle and Jonathan, JT and Mike Reese on 14 lap runs. 3:45 to go. Your leaders in that all white stretching it out over to triple. Lemieux down the straightaway. He's got hot lap at a race 16.4. That time 17.7, not his best lap. Still an 18 and a 5:05 pace. Lemieux going for the trips. Comes up short on that beautifully crafted triple lander. Gavin Miller in the 2 spot. His best lap last time by 17.5. He's only about 5 seconds off of Chase Lemieux right now. 17 and a 5:03 is his pace. Chris Nelson, 17 and a 5:12. 0.6. Kyle Kasurik, 0.9. Tenney's 16 and a 5:08, 16 and a 5:14 for Bailey, 14 lap run for Mike Reese. 2 down, 3 to go. Watch it after the triple. Go wide on exit. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Still got a good run going. Patience, patience. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Your leader in that all white last time by 16.6. Going to back it up with a 16.7, 18 and a 5:03 to pace. Lemieux looking for a way by, keeps it clean. Double and single, running out of pepper to make that triple. Halfway down, halfway to go. Lemieux has now amassed a 9.5-second lead over the now number 2 car of Kyle Kasurik. His hot lap the previous 16.7. 17 and a 5.06, the pace off of Kasurik. Nelson 09. Miller 17 and an 11. Tenney 17 and a 15. Back in the hunt here, 2:10 to go. Lemieux last time by 16.4. Chris Nelson with his best lap, 17.5 on lap 9. Gavin Miller down on power. That was your P4 driver. He was only 1 second off of Chris Nelson. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Second place car is on Jamie Tenney's. Tenney's gives him plenty of room there. 3:30 down, 1:30 to go. Lemieux, Kasurik, Nelson, Tenney's, Bailey, and Reese. Chris Nelson with his best lap, 17.2 on lap 11. $1:15 to go. Nelson only 3.5 seconds off of Kyle Kasurik right now. Oh man, Lemieux, no patience out there. 1:05 to go. $18 and a 5.06 to pace off our leader. That is Chase Lemieux in the all-white. Kasurik 17, Nelson 17, Tenney's 17, 15 for Bailey, 14 for Reese. 40 seconds to go. Everybody relatively spread out in this one. Lemieux got an 11-second lead right now. Kasurik got 7 seconds on Nelson, who's got 6.4 on Tenney's. Time about to expire. Keep going, keep going. Everybody is still live. Chase Lemieux, you are done. Everybody else still going. Chase Lemieux is the only one done. Chris Nelson is now done. Jonathan Bailey, Kyle Kasurik, you guys are done. Waiting on 2 more. And that's it. Bring them in, shut them down. Marshall's on your blowers. Chase Lemieux, 18 and a 5.05. Kasurik squeaking out that 18-lap run. 18 and a 5.16 for him. 17 and a 5.10 for Nelson, 5.13 for Tenney's, 15 and a 5.01 for Jonathan Bailey, 15 and a 5.17 for Mike Reese. And everybody from that last race out to Marshall.